I love the look of the Samsung, the Frame TV, where it makes it look like a picture frame, but I refuse to spend $750 on it. So instead, I got $40 worth of supplies off of Amazon, and I'm gonna see how it turns out. Okay. So that took way longer than I thought it was going to, and I didn't plan for some things. The last thing I was doing was cutting out the space for the sensor because my remote power switch wasn't working. So that was unexpected. And then what else? I was using some super glue to close the gaps in the corners just because they were just a little bit further apart. It was an aesthetic thing. So I used Loctite for that. This is the best stuff ever. Other thing I wasn't prepared for was I was planning on relying on measurements, but I basically freestyled the whole thing, as you probably noticed, which was not intentional. But the lip on my TV was so small that it wasn't really giving anything to adhere to. So I dropped down that adhesive layer a little bit into the TV. So there's a little bit like the frame of the TV starts probably right here. So this drops into the space of the actual screen, but it's where there's like a black border. And that actually helped me keep this is called flexible crown molding. I can link to it in my Amazon store or whatever, so you can find it. But since it's so flexible, it was getting a little crooked and the level was too difficult to use. So I just went off of that black line as I dropped it down on each edge. So the border, the crown molding, is not covering up any of like the actual TV image. It's just that black little edge that's built into the TV. All in all, it was a little bit harder than I was expecting. Totally worth it. I really like it. I think it adds a nice little flair. Um, the other thing I wasn't planning on was I haven't had a chance to mount this TV yet, so I didn't realize that the feet of the TV interfered with it, so I had to do little cutouts for that. So I'll end up just replacing that bottom strip when I have time to have the TV mounted. But I hope that was helpful. Hopefully it inspired you to do your own little DIY project. All right, thanks guys.